Hi folks, this is episode 2 of SdoubleD. How we doing? That's the second episode of this podcast, STODADIO, which is in my show right now. Now, this is the second time actually that I did record this episode, because in the first one, like food arrived because I ordered for delivery, so it arrived and I tried, to talk and eat at the same time. It was way too difficult. You couldn't understand anything that I said, so I was like at 40 minutes of the recording, which was quite a lot actually. I was wearing this hat right here, which is like Michael Jackson, which is pretty cool actually, and I could wear it like for a bit, but it's way too cold in here to keep that. Usually I'm like with my upper body part naked because it's way too hot. It's fucking 32 degrees Celsius, which is in Fahrenheit. It's like 89.6. Now you get it. That's a lot. That's like 90 Fahrenheit. So you see that I'm a bit wary to say that. So yeah, going on. It's been difficult. It's been a rough week. It's been a stressful week because I've been thinking about some things, and I decided to make some changes in my life. I always look in the wrong direction. I know that's the camera, but I always look at myself in the screen, which is like there, like there, not there. Yeah. So I'm sorry if I watch like in the wrong side, but I always have to check whether it's recording or not. Also the audio, yes, it's okay. Now, eating and talking, it's very difficult. Gosh, while I was recording the other episode, the episode I deleted, that should have been this one. A thought like trespassed my mind like with a fucking rifle. Go! My goodness me, I had fucking heart attack. It was like the recharging cable of the computer. Now, of the laptop. Now, how stressful must it be to, being like 100 years old guy and like older people arriving there asking questions. Wow, how could you do that? It's not his choice. There's some people living at 116 years who smoke every day, drink every day, do the shit they want every day, still kicking everybody's ass. I don't personally agree with the thought. Of course, I would love to get to that age one day, and that would be in so many years actually. That would be in like 83 years. Fuck. Yes, oh, look at. Wait a minute. Yes, I started when I was already 17. Yes. So, let's start with the first argument of today, which, of course, you love the title because I have some crazy ideas. I will also always put a funny title in order to, like being funny. And yeah, the other day, while I was thinking about the motives why I would have made some changes in my life, mostly in the that look like a Scottish accent. Mostly in my school, I've been watching the time on my clock watch. Not that's probably American, but anyway. And I thought about how annoying it is to have someone, mostly girls do that, because boys are always chilled, and that. But when someone screams something, and if I don't get that point, if I don't understand what he says, 'cause, when some people scream, you don't understand anything of what they say, and they don't repeat. Now, there are two things that are really annoying, and it's when people do not repeat something you didn't get, and when people repeat something you got. That's the most annoying thing ever in history. And yeah, it's really boring to having to discuss with someone when you really don't understand what they're saying, because they are fucking screaming. And the only way you can stop that from happening is never drink fucking Sprite. No, that's not that, because if you drink and talk, that's way too difficult to do. Oh, you see also the screen right here. If I put, where can I put it so you don't see that? Here, perfect. Now, the only way is to shut up and let him scream. Then, when he has finished, you don't say okay, nor nothing. You just stay shut. You just shut your mouth and keep listening. When he's done, he will ask you if you're still there. You won't be. You will be silent, and then you will understand that it's stupid to scream and etc. Life, it's one. Let it be, guys. You are in disagree with me? You disagree with me? Eat dicks. I fucking love English. It's full of swearing fucking words. Now, here in Italy, the political situation is fucked. It's fucked up, but from the beginning of time, it has never been good. Well, I don't think it's good anywhere in the world, but in Italy, it's very fucked up. And you know that because Italy is famous for its politicians from like 20, 30 years ago. And so you can trust me, you can trust me. Now, in February, we had this minister, I hope I pronounce it well, Minister of Education, which is a woman, by the way. It's new. Like, she arrived, she got her place. She got her place like in, I don't know, December, January or something like that. And then the coronavirus, shit is getting real.
Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real! Woo!
Perfect. Now, when coronavirus occurred, of course, she's the Minister of Education, so she had to make some decisions about whether to keep the people in school or leave them home, how to calculate the marks, etc., etc., etc. Now, in February, she said that one student could not be rejected. Like he couldn't fail his year, and so you would go directly to the next year, next class, and so it would be safe, meaning that even if he had some like subjects where he wasn't good, he could always also fuck it, he could be in the next class anyways. Now, she kept that in mind for I don't know, about a couple months. Like, she said that in February, the end of February, or like in March. No, like a week ago. I'm sorry, but this fucking air, the CO2 that it's in this fucking beverages, it's destroying my stomach. Now, she kept that idea for a couple months, and then in the half of May, she changed her mind, like nothing, and so boom, now you can be rejected. But not for the marks in the second term, which here it's from January up to all the way to June. Now, you can be rejected just for the marks in the first year, which is from September up to the end of December, to the Christmas holidays. Now, during the first year, I had a really bad time in school due to a lack of respect of some female classmates, and like consequently from the some teachers, almost everybody. Now, that has been real bad. I felt real bad. But that phase passed. Now I'm here, fucking smiling to life. Let it be, guys. Fucking bills. And so yeah, I had this bad time. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't study. I couldn't focus, and I had to, to like stay there. A lot of people happen to have these problems. Luckily, I could manage to understand the problem properly and solve it, even if it didn't actually solve. So I'll be making some changes in my school life in a couple of weeks when this term ends. I hope it ends in like on 6th or so of June, because if it will be longer, it will be a problem, mate. It will be disgusting, because being at school all summer, it's a fucking massacre. Now, I think that that since I don't have, I have one subject which is bad now, but that could also be 0. It depends on these 2 weeks, but mostly in this week, because last week of school, it's fucking hell, man. It's you don't do anything basically, mostly like the last day. It would be sad to have the last day of school without saying like a party or fucking, I say, when you throw water one on the other, and like here, water balloon. That's sad. You say water balloon. Yeah, like a water balloon. The gavetone. The gavetone, you say. No, it's impossible. Well, anyway. Yeah, water balloon anyway, like when you throw like what? When you throw like water inside this gosh, I don't remember anything today. Now on the balloon, yeah, you say that. you got just fucking 2 words. We got 90,000 fucking words for that. Now, when you throw this balloon full of water onto someone, and it wears. That's it. And it will be sad not to have that this year, but I'm sure there will be something else. Now, I'll be it's pretty sad. Yeah, that's just it. So I have some classmates who happen to scream, etc. So that's how I connected these 2 arguments. Now, the other argument I wanted to talk about, one of the other, is this interview Sean Connery, the 007, the first 007 ever, the Scottish one, made in the 70s or so, or 80s. I don't remember. I don't recall. But was so funny, mate. Because of course, what he said was unethical, was politically incorrect, but I just love the way he's proud of himself and what he thinks, and he says it, even if maybe it's not, like good, like correct, with a like ethical meaning. But in spite of what he thinks, and he always says that, and he doesn't like fucks around like some dude that is not sure about himself. Is just so sure about himself. I love that. Now, of course, he said that thing about he expressed his thoughts about violence on women. Now, of course, I have to disagree on that because he said like it's right to slap a woman when she deserves it. Now, I won't enter in that discussion. There's been a lot of talking about that, and I won't be part of that because it's obvious. That is wrong, of course, but it's just so funny because he's got this Scottish accent, and you know he's a Scot from how he talks. Like he says the S like sh. So he said, I think it's right to slap a woman. I think it's way too funny, mate. Now, I don't know where my phone is right now, and I hope it's okay. My goodness me, where's my phone at? Fellas, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know where my phone is. Well, that's pretty sad, actually. Oh, I left it. No, that's sad. Yeah, that's sad. Now, with that said, just for the rhyme, you know that. Now, I can remember like some of the comments under the video where the interviewer says asks like in an interview said that blah 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 you thought you think it's right to slap a woman to slap to slap a woman now and he said like yes, I haven't changed my mind at all. Now we'll be leaving the video here in a moment.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No, not at all.
You think
It's just so funny how he says that, like, yes, I haven't changed my mind at all. And yeah, in the comment section of that video, there were like some crazy comments like dishes. Dishes who? Dishes Sean Connery. Man, it's so funny because the way he pronounces the ash the ash sound, it's just reminds me of the accent in my zone here in Italy where I live, and because there's this the S sound which is like sh. Now I just wanted to take a minute to talk about his accent. Now, man, how cool is Sean Connery's accent? It's like this Scottish man. Let me sit my time on the watch. Now there I am, and stuff. Yeah, I think you're right, but you gotta keep talking about this with this accent, which like reminds me of Zlatan Ibrahimovic accent. It could be Scottish. It could be a Scot. Yeah, and I think it's been like banned from Scotland or something because like it didn't pay taxes or something. But it's funny, you know. It's a special character. I personally didn't think it was made in that way because it's like so calm, so chilled, you know, in the movies. I think I have all these movies in DVD. No, not here, like in the other room, but it's always been an inspiration of mine. Now, of course, I'm a little sad about what is said about sloping, about sloping women, but it's his thought, and as the law says, you have the right to express what you think. Now, in Italy, it's law 21 of the Constitution. Now, which is here. And, yeah, it's just that, about Sean Connery. I felt about like fucking 007 the other day while I was fighting with myself. And it's strange to say, you know, that, whoa, I'm changing the direction right here. Now, it's strange, it's weird to say that because I was like in the park with some friends eating a pizza. Of course, respecting the meter and a half this distance limit, like not limit, like minimum limit, and I needed to take my earpods. No, I call them like the earplugs. Like fucking that fucking thing you put in your fucking ear to listen to music, which are not the big ones, the small ones. And stupid me, I had this knife because I needed to, like cut the pizza, pizza. Well, anyway, I should do that, like an episode, saying all the correct pronunciation of Italian food, car, names, etc. Now, of course, this knife was opened and it had a very sharp fucking part, and it was like midnight and a half or something, and I put my hand inside my bag in order to take the like my earplugs, and I fucking made a disaster because I arrived with this finger, which is not the medium one. I arrived on the knife, and I cut myself a real big piece of skin, and it actually bleed a lot, and I felt like fucking 007. Seventh? What's seventh? I'm a seventh. Classy, moody, wretched. Now, and I felt like fucking 007 after being attacked by that fucking shark in the episode with Roger Moore, I think it was. Sir Roger Moore. Rest in peace, he died a couple of days ago, in 2017. Now, it's almost 1 inch of cut. Now, I of course need to put the plaster on, and it's causing me so much pain, because it doesn't look like big, but it's fucking deep, because I got in the knife like with this movement in order to find the fucking earplugs. Fuck that, dude. It's been so destroying. My goodness me. How will I do? And yeah, just that. But mate, was destroying me. It's fucking causing me so much pain because I'm, losing so much. I'm bleeding so much also from my nose because I have this. I don't even remember how you say that when you bleed a lot from your nose. And I have that too, also in this season. Spring, it's like crazy, mate. Let me just take this off. Now it's very crazy in this season, so I will die bleeding, I think. I hope not. Finger crossed. And it's really funny because after that I had to go to another, like, I wouldn't call like that party. I wouldn't call anything party in this party girl. I'm a party fucking boy. I wouldn't call that party because anyway there were distances, no music, etc. But to meet some other friends, and I was there with no fucking plaster on, with like my mask like all around my finger, and it was real disturbing knowing that I was bleeding and I had to stay there like up to 4 a.m. and I was really, really fucking tired. Damn right I was. And then I had to, take this girl home and get back to my house. And heading to my house, like I'm a fucking drunk guy, like fell in front of me with his bike, so I fell on him too, and I destroyed my finger more than how it actually was. So it's been a fucking rough week, you know. It's been very difficult for me to concentrate, and I'm fucking stressed, you know, guys. I didn't have many ideas. I'm I'm having this new passion that I never had before, which is for motorcycles, especially for like 125 double cc, you know, and it's cool. They're cool models, and I can ride them at my age, in Italy and in whole Europe. I don't think in America you can. Oh, no, maybe you can because you can fucking drive a car at the age of 16. So probably you can like at 8 years old in America. I don't know. And it's just that I don't know. I can't choose, man. That's one of my main problems. I've always been so damn um so damn, how you say that, indeciso, undecided. Yes, well, it's pretty similar. And oh, where's Paolo, by the way? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Fucking Paolo. Show yourself, Paolo. Hello, I'm Paolo. Favorite dog after my dog was a sorry. It was a gift from my uncle, great uncle, like I don't know how you say that, like the brother of my grandma, and that's too cool. I have to keep it. Um, and that's always been a problem for me, not being able to choose between things, also between stupid things like should I get pizza or kebab or maybe a hot dog like I ate before. And just so you know, look how cool. Oh gosh, that's too bad. Look how cool this bag is with all the this packages with all the cars and shit, you know, like, and it's what's this? Like it's a fucking train from the backside. Well, anyway, it's so cool. Now I've been stressed. Fuck it. You have to say that sometimes, because it's not always easy as some people think or some people do live. Even if they're, like in a good situation, you can be stressed inside. I'm having all these flashbacks to the past years when I've been very happy, and then there's been a couple months, a couple sad months like November, March, and the first part of April. Yeah, all April. I'd say 3 months of sadness in the last 10, and those have been November, then March and April. Now in May, I'm fucking smiling all day long. Let it be like a fucking Beatle. Imagining all the people. Yeah, I'm just quoting Beatles, John Lennon. But yeah, I've been having all these flashbacks of those times who were happier than now, even if now I'm happy. But those times have been really, really happy. I don't know how to express this feeling. I've been living some month with a person, and it was strange. It was a weird situation where I thought actually that someone could be loved at the age at my current age. Now I have some friends who are like with this the same person for or now also nowadays too, with their partner, and they're happy, they love each other, etc., bananas, etc. That's good. That's like fucking Latin, meaning like fucking the Latin, because I'm totally ignoring his laws, his like cultural laws, like fucking language laws. Um. Oh, I'm using my glasses, sight glasses, and I don't know why. Probably just because I'm a fucking phenomenal, so cool. I don't have any beard now. I'm trapping like fucking Quavo Hancho, like in front of the house of Madonna. That was so funny, mate. It's been like a fucking highlight. Like, what you doing in front of my house? Trapping. I'm trapping. And I had a like when life peaked moment, like 40 minutes ago, while I was eating my hot dogs, and like I took one, like this one, like you open them from one side and they fell down. You're probably hearing the sound right now, and like I took it from the wrong side, so it fell like this. But it fell on the ground, not on my desk. Fuck that, you will remain there. It fell on the fucking fuck. Oh, fuck! No, it fell on the fucking floor. So I had to like fucking clean it, cut the dirty part, and that was like when the life peaked moment. Like that moment, you knew you fucked up. Um, it's so damn hot in here that I'm having problems like fucking I would say that breathing. I'm having some difficulties in breathing, also because my nose closed, and you hear pretty well. It's so difficult. Yeah, that's just it. I don't know if where you live it's this hot or not, but my goodness me, my neighbor in the front house is like literally staring at me, watching me with my awesome green screen and talking with someone about it. Now, I've been thinking about many things lately, and one of those things is that I'm very lazy, man. I'm so lazy, dude. Like in the last period, last period, Sean Connery would say. I really don't want to do anything, even if I'm working out almost every couple of days now. Like in March and in April, not to think, in order not to think about that person, I was working out every day, so I got my very little body back, but now I'm fucking lazy, man. Dude, I don't wanna fucking work out. I just want to, go with my bike, go somewhere, eat, meet someone. And masks are really annoying. The fucking masks are so fucking bad for your um for your fucking face. They rub on it. They fucking put pressure on that. You fucking have the shape on you, and I hope this will end soon, because it's really fucking boring to go out and having this you know this fucking, how to say that, this fucking mask on. That of course it's very helpful, and etc etc, but it's just too much. I want to get back to my normal life. I'm really stressed. I'm fucking stressed. I just need a couple weeks, so this will be all off. There will be fucking summer starting, and I will be fucking ready to sleep until 11 a.m. in the morning, fucking going to bed at 4 a.m. as I am doing in the last oopsie, as I am doing in the last 2 years. I've been doing that for a long time, actually, yes. And yeah, that's just it. I just have enough of that. It's 35 minutes and 35 seconds I'm talking, and it's strange because today I have so many things to do, but I don't want to be late with my podcast, so I put my head in order to, talk about things. And it's just that I'm so in hangover that I really do fucking I don't remember anything, mate, man, dude, fucking fella. How you fucking say this? Now this evening I'm fucking tired out. Okay, this evening I will also be helping a friend of mine doing some study, and I'm really looking forward to sleep. I like the title suggests. I need need for speed, need for sleep, but I really do need to sleep because today's Monday, as today the podcast will be hiring, but how come it's 28 seconds of recording? Well, finger crossed. It's been good. Now, I want to let the podcast air on Monday at 22:30 in I would say that in Italy time, Amsterdam time, and the time will be, of course, as the last time, 16:30 in New York. So you do your calculations. It's like 1:30 in Los Angeles time. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't know why I can't sleep. I've been having these sad thoughts lately, as I said before. A lot of people are like me, like something happens, like you don't you aren't with the person anymore, and you feel real bad in this period. You have this bad mood going on for a month or two, and then you're good all in a sudden. You're feeling good again. But then, like after a couple weeks, you start like listening to the same music you were listening that period, etc. Or maybe it's bad weather. Bad weather is fucking amazing, man. It's so helping to remember sad thoughts that I'm not really sure how could I live without bad weather. Now it's also useful to cool down a little because it's too hot now. It's fucking 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm here with the fucking t-shirt I made. Yeah. Now I was saying the other day I had these crowds in front of my house. It was like 3 crowds. It looked like I was on the set of what's this called? The film with Brandon Lee, the film where he died. How was it called? The Crow. Brandon Lee. The Crow. Yes, the Crow. That's. It's really sad the fact that he died. Okay, it got out May 11, and Brandon Lee died on 31st of March. That's weird, It's weird because 1994, and he died in 1994. And 1993. My goodness me, they needed an year and couple months in the 90s. That's weird, man. Well, anyway, in that movie, if you've seen the initial part, the intro, you see that there are these crowds like running everywhere with Brandon Lee jumping, doing stuff, and that's pretty awesome. But at the same time, it made me feel like I was on the set of like the fucking Adams Family or so, because what? Bruce Lee wasn't his real name. He was Lee Jung-fang. That's weird. That's very weird. Anyway, it's weird that he was born in San Francisco, and he had he was considered to be from Hong Kong. Hong Kongese. I don't know how you say that. It's weird. Oh, look at that! The crows are back. Welcome back, fellas. I really missed you in these days because they've been like plotting revenge against everybody that walked around like here in my road. It's a small road, so there weren't too many people, but all the people walking, they were fucking attacked by the crowds, and it was so funny seeing them like swearing everything like fuck, shut. It was so hilarious, dude. You can't even think of how hilarious that is, and yeah, they were actually kind of comforting. They were fucking. Let me just take this off and like, all right. Now, it was fucking comforting knowing that I wasn't alone. There were what was that sound? Someone is in my house. My house. I wanna slap you. If you got in my house, I'm going to slap you from the head down. Anyways, it made me feel less alone. I really liked their company. Well, there on those 2 trees I got in front of my house, they were like chilling there, attacking people who passed down there. It was so relaxing hearing gra gra all day long, and it was good, mate. Man. Now I'm fucking improvising because I don't have many things to talk about today, because it's just been a stressful week and I didn't happen to think about many things I wanted to talk about. But one of those is certainly is this crowds, which could become my favorite animal. They're fucking so good at taking and keeping company. The only problem is that they start to fucking do the reverse. I think that you say to crow, and they fucking start crowing fucking 5 in the morning on Sunday. It's not that good. Also because I went to bed at 4:30, so sleeping just half an hour is not that good, man. Yeah. Another thing I hate is when that happens a lot in America, more than Britain or anywhere else. When you fucking go there, you see a person, he says he's Italian, you go talk to him, say, oh, so Italian? Yeah, a little bit, pochettino, and you fucking go there and like, so you were born there? I said, no, I was fucking born in Cleveland, mate. No, mate, he won't say mate, he will say like, dude, I was born in Cleveland, dude. So your parents were Italian? Oh no, dude, they were from fucking New York. And so how are you Italian? My great parents were from the south of Italy. That's a cliche, mate. That's a cliche. And all the Italian American people, they're so mad every time. What you're like, oh, hello. Why did you touch my family? I will kill you. I'm part of the American mafia. It's just funny, that it's full of movies about like mafia families in America, like always Al Pacino. No, sorry, with oh gosh, how's he called? The Italian Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, great actor, one of the best. Peace for Robert De Niro. I love him. Oh fuck. Oh, I discovered that one actor of a series of movies I saw lately has been playing the Padrino, the Godfather. I think in the second one. Now, this series I saw, which is made by Free Movies, these Free Movies had this Italian character who played like a mafia boss in the New York, like the 20s or 1910s or something. And my God, it was so like wow! It opened my fucking mind thinking about how an Italian actor could, play this role of like gangster just because he's Italian, but he made like the southern accent, which is also worse because there's a lot of judgment, prejudice on southern and Italian people, and I thought that's annoying too, like prejudice. Prejudice is bad. You gotta live your life. Don't care of what people say. Just keep going on, keep having fun, keep doing whatever you want. Um, there was one thing that crossed my mind like a moment ago, and I don't fucking remember. Oh yeah, you remember I was talking about the person I was with in the last many months and from last summer. So you know what's strange? This actor who played in The Godfather actually was born in the same little fucking not fucking town where this person lives now. She wasn't born there. She wasn't born there, but he lives there. He was born there. He lived there, where she now lives. It's like this 20,000 people town. This fucking man fucking went to play the fucking Godfather, and it's really stressful to have all these thoughts about that moment in time. And it's very difficult, to go home. Fuck! How do you pronounce it? To go on with your life, which is a word, actually, too. Go on with your life. It's five. But it's not easy as they say. Let's get that clear. Get this message straight. It's not easy. You need time. You need to reflect. You need to think. You need to focus on what you want and on what you want to do. Now, what you want to do or what you want to dance, put your hands up in the air. Now, I have these last few things I wanted to talk about, but without getting anything away from next week, which will be very hilarious. Today has been a little sad because I've been sad this week, so it will be sad. Also, so I also met these couple girls that I haven't met in many time. I mean, one from like 6 months or so, but the other one like in 3 years or something. And it's funny, how people grow and how they become fucking better. Now, in this week, I also this new passion of mine that I said like 20 minutes ago, which is motorcycles. This new passion crossed my mind, and I'm thinking about buying a motorcycle. And I saw also a model, and I will be trying that model ASAP. The problem is that I need to get the result from my license tests, so I will have my real license and I will be driving. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to that moment. And yeah, it's a cool moto. I can't choose between like motocross, like enduro, and like normal. Not like a city, like a half and a half city and like enduro motorcycle. It's really difficult, man. I will need my time. So the prices are high, so I will need to think about it. Um, Free my head, my mind, freed from desire, like the song. Now, yeah, that's it for today, guys. I've been talking for almost 2 hours straight between this and the last episode that I did delete, and fuck's sakes, I need to study a lot, and I need to sleep, need to speed for with my motorcycle. I need to do so many things, and I just don't have time. So today is the 25th of May. Yes, good. So folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm very grateful if you're still here listening to my voice and perhaps watching my face moving like a fucking crazy snake. And I want to thank Alicia for the graphic and for this. Wait a moment. That's real good. And so yeah, that's it for today. Hope to hear back from you next week, because that will be funnier. I swear today I was just very, I said it before and I don't remember how to say that. And now I sound like fucking Robert De Niro, fucking tired out. Yeah, that's it. Now, I want to thank you guys. You're very special. I really appreciate it that you're here listening to me. It's just that I love talking about what I think, and if someone disagrees with me, eat dicks. You know that. Get this. Thanks everybody, folks. Remember, you are your only fucking limit. Peace out.